All right. Well, welcome. Great to have you joining me and practicing with me today. Let's get started. When you're ready, you simply lie back, close your eyes, and breathe. And take your time so as to be conscious to this transition, the shifting into the practice, that shifting of our mindset. Start to draw our attention, our awareness in towards ourselves, and just us. The sense of your body, the sense of your breath. And start to let everything else outside of you go. And let it fall away for just a bit. And as we practice this transition more and more, as we're better able to let everything else fall away, turning our attention right here to us. What we're doing is practicing being right now, being in this moment, not projecting forward or reliving the past, but being right here. I'm going to take just a few more breaths, just a few more moments out of the day. And your next inhale is a nice deep, full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready to release the breath, drawing your knees in. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight as you gently rock from side to side. That sense of movement, swaying the body. Then back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line. Nice smooth rhythm back and forth. And the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. And on inhale, you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. You close your eyes if they're open. The feet are firm, shoulders back. Palms together at your heart. And on your next inhale, you take the arms up overhead. And exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor, bending the knees if you need to. And inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose, top of a push-up. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward, nice and broad across the collarbone for your back bend. And exhale, you press back down. You settle it. You pedal the legs. Sway from side to side, rolling the shoulders, but it feels good. And back to center. Inhale, right foot forward, low lunge. Exhale, left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale, rising all the way back, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg reaches back, right leg back. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale for cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Finding that rhythm. Finding that cadence of your breath. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, fold. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left. Inhale, rise and reach it. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back, opening the hips. Right foot back, nice and stable, and exhale as you lower. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, down dog. And press into those palms. Pushing the floor away so as to send the hips back and up. Not only do you want to feel that stretch through the backs of the legs here, but you want to feel that lengthening out from your waistline to your wrists. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot. Left foot. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale rising. Exhale hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale left. Right. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Nice smooth movement. Getting all the major muscle groups, all the major joints flexing and extending. We find that rhythm of the breath to help settle the mind into the practice here. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to your heart. You relax the arms, you close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Now with the big toes close, heels apart, you bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms, chair pose. Sitting the hips as low as you like to go. The thighs hug, the tailbone draws down as the torso lifts. Let you feel grounded in the low body, nice and lifted open in the upper body. Then exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You catch hold of whatever you got, your toes, your ankles, your shins. The head hangs heavy, the tailbone tilts up. Working into this forward fold. Drawing the torso long over those legs. Inhale, rising up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands as you float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, the right foot forward. Warrior two. So left heel spins in. The torso sweeps up. The front knees bending as close to 9 degrees as you like. You soften those eyes and you broaden out here. The thighs are externally rotating, rolling away from each other, opening up through the lap. The arms are reaching out, broadening across the upper chest. Then straighten out that right leg. You reach forward for triangle pose. Right hand lands down, left arm reaches up. Nice and long lines. I'm going to bring that left bicep next to the left ear. Extended side triangle. Trying to reach long through that left side without arcing towards the ceiling with the ribcage. Instead, you're just extending straight out. Those legs are actively pressing down and out, allowing that top side to roll back just a touch. Then inhale as you rise up, the arms into a T. Right toes turn in, feet parallel to the short ends of the mat. And exhale as you fold forward between your legs. The hands land on the floor. The head bows. You can walk the hands back, helping to draw the torso tighter in between your thighs. And tailbones tilting up as your quads and hip flexors engage, helping to draw you deeper into the fold. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, you walk your hands to the top edge of the mat, framing that right foot. Then you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale the left foot forward. Warrior two. Right heel spins in. Torso sweeps up. And again, you work that sense of opening up through the front of the body. That broadening out. Then straightening that left leg. You reach forward. Triangle pose. Left hand lands down. Keep that right side rolling back so you don't start to face the floor. Instead, you're rolling open. Then you bring that right bicep next to the right ear. Keeping that right side back. Finding that length through the torso. That sense of traction as if you're getting longer from the crown of your head to your tailbone. Then inhale, rising up, arms in a T. Left toes turn in. And exhale, you fold forward once again. If you like to take a different hand position, you can catch your toes, your ankles. You can take the fingers and interlace them behind your back. Or you just work the palms on the floor. Whatever you like. But folding deep between the thighs. The head hanging heavy. Then inhale halfway, lifting up as you walk yourself to the top edge of the mat, framing that left foot and stepping back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts, and exhale, you step the foot forward, warrior one. The hips and chest are squaring to the top edge of the mat. That tailbone draws down just a touch so you feel the hips starting to scoop forward. Then straighten out the right leg. You sweep the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. And on exhale, you fold forward over that right leg. The arms draw away from your back. And as you fold here, be mindful of this right leg. There's a tendency we kind of just straighten it out. We lock it in place and then we just kind of fold over it. But you want to keep that right leg active. That right foot firmly pushing down. The right thigh engaged. Helps hold that right hip back as the torso reaches forward over that thigh. Then on exhale, just release the hands to the floor. The right knee bends as you plant your palms and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Right heel spins in. Torso sweeps up. Warrior one. Your eyes are soft. Nice deep breaths. And straightening out that left leg. Keeping it active as the arms sweep behind your back. Interlace the fingers. And exhale, you fold forward. Then exhale, release the hands as you bend that front knee and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. Keeping that back heel lifted now. So we have flexion at that right hip and extension at that left hip. You work in the thighs in opposite directions. Opening up that line from the back of that right knee to the front of the left. And bring your palms together, thumbs to your heart. And you fold and twist to the right. Revolve side ankle. Taking that left elbow outside that right thigh. As those palms are together, that right hand can push down into that left. That helps lift the torso and bring you around a little tighter. Getting those thumbs to line up with your sternum. You can always open the arms up into a T or bind around that thigh if you like. One more nice full breath. And then on your next inhale, you come back to center, high lunge. Nice and steady. Then exhale, hands to the floor inside that right foot for lizard. You can walk the foot over towards the edge of the mat a bit if you like. That left knee can stay up or lower down as you start to bow towards the floor. Maybe one forearm touches down, maybe both. Working deeper into that flexion of the right hip. Inhale, rising up. The palms are flat. You step back, choosing your route to down dog. Inhale, the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. You work into it. Trying to deepen that line. Trying to create that length from thigh to thigh. That opening of the hips here. And palms together, thumbs to your heart. Keep that long, stable base as you twist the torso. Bring that right elbow outside the left thigh. You work the arms as you like. Good, and on inhale, you come back to center, high lunge. Take your time, go right back where you started. Then exhale, hands to the floor inside the left foot. You can move that left foot over. Maybe lower that right knee. And then you just simply surrender. Seeing if you can get one forearm to touch down. Maybe both. Inhale, rising up to straight arms. Plant the palms as you find your way to down dog. Then a gentle bend in the knees. You're going to look forward of your hands, and on inhale, you float or step to sitting at the top of the mat. Your hips come down, your legs come through and up, Navasana. And we're going to do 3 rounds here, so knees can be bent or straight, but the torso is lifted, the collarbone's broad, and the arms are parallel to the floor. And across the ankles, you can hug the shins in, or hands outside the hips to lift. And back up. Knees bent or straight. You breathe here. Trying to find that balance. So it's your entire core engaged, not just your abdominal wall. Cross and hug or cross and lift. Back up. Last one. Now this time on an exhale, you're going to lower yourself down to lying on your back. So legs extend and come down. The torso lies back. You take a breath. Then keeping that left leg extended, bend the right knee and you draw it in towards your chest. Setting up for extended hand to toe pose on our back. You can interlace your fingers behind that right thigh. I'm going to start to straighten that right leg out. Then on exhale, lifting your head and shoulders up off the mat, you start to walk your hands towards the heel. Drawing that leg towards the body. But keep this left leg down. There's a tendency that starts to kind of want to float up on you. Keep that left leg connected to the floor. And trying to hang on to wherever you are on your next exhale. Lower your head and shoulders back down to the mat. And then from here, if you can grab that right big toe with your right hand, or you can bend that right knee and grab that right knee with your right hand. Left hand's come to the left thigh. And we start to take that right leg off to the right. And as you take that leg off to the right, it's not just about taking it over. It's noticing this left side again, and when it starts to roll up off the mat, that's where you stop. You try and keep that left side anchored as that right leg opens up. And inhale, bring that right leg back up. And exhale, you lower the leg to the floor. Take a breath. And exhale, that left knee bends, drawing it in towards your chest. Give it a squeeze. And interlace your fingers behind the thigh as you straighten that left leg out. And on exhale, lifting your head and shoulders. Walking your hands up the leg as high as you can go. Keeping that right leg connected to the floor as you draw that left leg down towards you. Then continue to hold that leg as you lower your head and shoulders back to the mat. And either grabbing that left big toe with your left hand or bending that left knee and left hands on the knee. Right hands on the right hip. And when you're ready, you take that left leg off to the left. Nice and slow till you feel that right side start to roll up, and then you stop. Get that right side to anchor back down. Good. Inhale, bringing that left leg back up. And exhale, you release the leg. Nice full inhale. Exhale, draw both knees in. You cross the ankles. You roll up and over. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale the right foot forward. We're going into side angle, so right hand on the floor inside the foot. Left heel spins in. And inhales that left arm and left side of your torso. Sweep up to the ceiling. If you want to wrap that arm around your back, you can catch the inner thigh or catch hands. If you want a little more room, you can always place that right elbow on your right thigh. As you roll open, trying to turn the center of your chest towards the ceiling. Then exhale, you release the hands to the floor. We're going to peel that left heel and lower the left knee for Crescent Lunge. Those left toes uncurl as the hips sink down and the torso sweeps up. Then exhale the left hand to the floor as that right arm reaches up. Lizard twist. The shoulders stacking, the collarbones broad. You can stay there or bring that right arm back behind you as that left knee bends. And you catch hold of the outer edge, the pinky toe side of that left foot. You start to hug it in. You keep the torso twisting towards the ceiling. If you like to lower that left forearm to the floor, feel free. I'll take it deeper into the middle quad, rectum. Good, and nice and smooth back to center. You frame the right foot, you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale the left foot forward. Left hand's inside the foot. Right heel spins in. And on inhale, you sweep that right side up. Side angle. Maybe wrapping that top arm. Maybe rising up, forearm on the thigh. However you like. As long as you feel that sense that you're taking the center of your chest and trying to point it towards the ceiling. And at the same time, this left hip isn't swinging back behind you. It's staying and hugging the midline of the mat as you roll the torso back over the thigh. And exhale, hands to the floor. Peel that back heel as you lower the right knee. Uncurl the toes. The hips sink and the torso sweeps. Crescent Lunge. And on exhale, that right hand comes down. The left arm reaches up. Lizard twist. Maybe you bring that left arm back. Bend the right knee. Remember, you want to catch the outer edge of that foot so that you can keep twisting. Keep that left shoulder open as you're trying to turn to face the ceiling. Maybe you lower down to that right forearm. And exhale, release. Framing that front foot as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And inhale the right leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Lower the left knee and curl the toes. We're going into Hanumanasana. So the hips shift back. That right leg straightens out. The right toes point up. You can fold forward over that right leg, isolating those 3 hamstring muscles. Or you start to slide that right heel forward, working towards your full splits. And nice and smooth, you start to draw that foot back. And from here, we're going to make our way to sitting down. So you're going to just sweep that left foot towards the right edge of the mat as you sit back behind that left foot. And just have that left foot in a comfortable place as we make our way into modified hammer. So sitting tall, you interlace your fingers behind the thigh, that right thigh, and you straighten that right leg out. Then you start to walk your hands towards that right heel. And as you feel steady, you start to bend your elbows, pulling that right leg in towards you. And the key here as you start to draw that leg in is that your torso stays exactly where it was when you were just sitting. The spine is tall, collarbone's broad, and you're not leaning forward towards that leg, but instead you're bringing that leg to you. Then exhale, you lower that right foot to the floor. We're going to take this left foot now and draw it outside the right hip as we step that right foot over top the left thigh for half spinal twist. Right hand's on the floor behind you. Left arm reaches up. And on exhale, you twist. Hooking the elbow outside the thigh. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, you cross the ankles as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. You lower the right knee, uncurl the toes. The hips shift back, setting up for Hanumanasana. You peel those left toes, and you start to fold forward. Or you slide that left heel forward, working towards your full splits. Good, nice and smooth. Start to draw that left foot back. And then you start to shift your hips back. And as your hips sit down, that right foot just sweeps over towards the left edge of the mat so that you can sit behind that right foot. And bring that right leg wherever's comfortable for you. The left knee bends. Interlace the fingers. You sit tall and you straighten the leg out. And then starting to walk those hands towards that left heel. And keeping your torso anchored in place, you start to bend your elbows, pulling that leg towards you. And exhale, you release that left foot to the floor. You just bring that right foot outside the left thigh as that left foot steps over top the right thigh. Half spinal twist. Left hand's on the floor behind you. Right arm reaches up. And exhale. You hook the elbow. Twisting. And back to center. You cross the ankles as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, you lower the knees to the floor. You come to standing on your shins, setting up for camel. So tops of the feet are on the mat, hips over knees, shoulders over hips, hands on the low back to start. And as you're ready on inhale, just roll your sternum, send your chest towards the ceiling. If you like to release your hands to the feet or the floor, going deeper, feel free. But keep opening that front line of the body, lifting up and over. Inhale, rising up. You relax your arms, you take a breath. And once again, hands against the back. And inhale as you go up and over. Inhale, rising up. Take a breath. Third and final one. On an inhale, up and over. Whenever you're done, you find child's pose. Just tucking yourself in. No rush. Then inhale, rising up to sitting. You sit over to the side of your feet, and you bring the legs out front. Paschimottanasana. The legs are straight, the feet are flexed. The arms reach up, and exhale as you fold forward. You catch hold of whatever you got, your toes, your ankles, your shins. And you bow your head, close your eyes. And inhale as you reach out and rise up. You sweep the arms around in front. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Come to lie flat. Once down, you take a breath. Then preparing for 3 rounds of back bends on your back. The knees bend, the feet are flat. The arms can be alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing bow. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. And exhale, relax. Nice full breath. And inhale, you rise once again. exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you press down to go up. And exhale, lowering down. Whenever you're done and you're lying flat, you bring your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And the arms come alongside the body, palms flat, the legs go straight up. You hang out right there, or shoulders down, toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, you bend the elbows, hands against the back as you send the legs up. A few more breaths if you want any variations. Wiggle the toes, roll the ankles. Send the legs wide so some apart. Lotus, a twist. Whatever you like. Laying with the legs in the air. The weight reversed on the hips. And coming back to center. If you're in shoulder stand, you take the toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. Hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward. And nice and smooth, you unravel. Come to lie flat on your back. Once down, the legs are straight, the arms alongside the body, preparing for fish. You press into your hands and elbows. You arc the spine, roll the shoulders back, and release the crown of the head towards the floor. And exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, nice tight squeeze. You take the arms into cactus arms, elbows bend 90 degrees, and release the knees over to the left. One final twist. And back to center, and over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you either extend the legs for Shavasana, or you catch your ride up for headstand. If you're doing headstand, you take your time. You stay up as long as you like, finding Shavasana whenever you're done. If you're new to headstand, one step at a time. You start on your forearms and knees. You grab opposite elbows. And keeping the elbows as they are as you bring those hands out, interlace the fingers. Palms are apart. You place the crown of the head on the floor and you cup the back of your head and your knees. As you feel comfortable, you just curl those toes and lift your knees up off the mat. Aligning your base in those forearms and shoulders, your head and neck are light. As you want to go deeper, you walk the feet in closer, lifting the hips higher. Eventually drawing one knee toward your chest, heel towards your hip, and then the other.
If you find your balance in the slow position first, builds a lot of strength in the core and the shoulders. It also makes it a lot easier for when you're ready. Just take those legs straight up. You stay up as long as you like. You find Shavasana by coming down the same way you went up, whenever you're ready.
Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. And turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. And you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment in the seat of full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back. Chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. And palms together to heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me. Always great to have you practicing with me, and hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.